I am very excited with the fact that there are 2 episodes left of this game, and the last trial was so good. I don't understand how this game can keep getting better and better consistently. It is scary as shit. I don't know how they do it. So, without further ado, I think that we should start episode 4. Are you ready? I'm so excited! I'm so into this story, it's insane. I take it from your expression that you can't place me. In that case, how about a little reminder, says Shiro. A firm tap should do it. A firm tap? What? Here we go then. Oh god. Oh my god, he brings his judicial hammer! Having disappeared in Hong Kong and been missing for almost a year, Cosmo's since turned up here in London working as the apprentice of Lord Van Zeeks. He doesn't know. Wait, you're supposed to know that. I wonder why Lord Strongheart didn't let us know. For some reason, I'm just like really concerned about Van Zeek's life right now. I have a feeling like he got on Strongheart's real bad side. And I'm like actually concerned that Van Zeeks is gonna die. Not only did he break his direct rules in court, but Van Zeeks also revealed to us the identity of the professor and the identity of Cosma, which he was not supposed to do. That was all under wraps. They better not kill Van Zeeks. I will actually... I'll quit. I'll quit. Don't kill him. I just got super attached to him. Come on, don't do this. If I may be so bold, I have a favor to ask you. Really? Of course. What can I do for you? The thing is... Oh, come on! Your timing sucks! And why is like that old juror here? That's like the juror from like 5,000 cases ago, I swear. Aww. You know what this just told me in anime language? One of the members of this photo is gonna die. Yep. It's really made father happy. And you know what also anime language is telling me right now? The fact that Professor Mikotoba just told me to look after Sasato is basically a death sentence. He's dying. Calling it now. Professor Mikotoba, dying. Professor Mikotoba was about to ask me something. Shall we return to Baker Street? No! He's gonna die! Get the favor now before he dies! I swear to fucking God! Can I have Professor Mikotoba's hat? Oh my god. I'm calling that this character isn't gonna die and you guys are taking dibs on articles of clothing? What the fuck, chat? He's gonna die and chat's like, oh, hat's mine, got him. I want the shirt, yeah, I call that dibs. Oh, I'll take the mustache. Oh yeah, he got a really good mustache. I'll take that from it's like, what the fuck? So, Iris, all that remains now is the greatest problems known to man. Oh my god, what happened? What are you doing? What the fuck? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? No. Are you aware of the theory of evolution by natural selection, perchance? According to its author, Mr. Darwin, we humans were once apes who lived in the treetops. Wait, what? We were apes? Indeed, and from the very moment those apes descended from the canopy to live as humans, it has been our lot to be at the mercy of the greatest problems known to man. What is this great problem, Mr. Sholmes? Why? Is it not obvious, my dear madam? The problem is rent. Oh. Ugh. You know, for once, Sholmes really isn't wrong there. I can't say anything. He's really not wrong. You know, maybe Sholmes is onto something. Maybe this 5,000 IQ man, maybe we should just go back to living in treetops, right, chat? I mean, maybe. The rent's free in a treetop. Oh, oh no, oh no. I am really scared about what Strongheart's gonna do to Van Zeeks. Please don't be mean to him. This place is stifling enough as it is. We really don't need any more tension. Hey, move. You're covering up my view of Lord Van Zeeks, please. Fuck! Is something wrong? Perhaps it's a little too hot in here for you? Oh, no, not at all. Oh, wait, does he know I'm attracted to Lord Van Zeeks? Wait, is he aware of how hot Van Zeeks is? This could be taken in a lot of directions. I'll leave the remaining preparations for the meeting room in your capable hands then, Lord Van Zeeks. I will attend at once. Oh, look at that look. I got a look there. Hello. My dedicated right hand of many years was recently put out of action in spectacular fashion. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is your left hand still of service? Mr. Naruto, he's talking about Dr. Sit. Oh my god. Oh, nice one. Nice one, Ryunosuke. That was a beautiful moment that you had there. You're doing great, buddy. You're gonna be a great lawyer one day. According to the advertisement, the Red-Headed League is a distinguished institution of fellows of unspecified governance. In fact, the only condition for becoming a member is having red hair. That doesn't entirely surprise me. But listen to what the lucky redheads receive once they join. An unconditional salary of £4 a week. Oh my, £4 a week. You're right, Susie. There's no time to lose. I put in my application at once. So will I, just on the off chance. That might be stretching a point, I think. What the fuck? What did you actually do to your hair, Mr. Sholmes? I'm glad you asked, Mrs. Otto. What you see atop of my head is neither dyed nor a hairpiece. I changed the color of my hair overnight. By the wonders of chemistry. Remember, Iris, we are at present gripped by the greatest problem known to man. I must be willing to accept any case, no matter how unstimulating, save locating a rail runaway, of course. Oh my god, you're the juror. Hi. Mr. Sholmes, please, oh please. Please find my husband, he's run away. Oh no, a runaway case. Oh no. He does that to upset me. I implore you to take the case, sir. Money is no object. Simply name your figure. Oh god. Sholmes can't deny that. Money and wealth are of little consequence to me, madam. What? What I'm about to tell you, I should like to communicate in the strictest confidence. You understand? Ah, these are my friends. I assure you, you may say before this pair anything which you wish to say to me. Ah, I see. I can vouch for the gentleman personally, after all. He is hard of hearing. Okay. It must be very difficult for you as a lawyer. Being hard of hearing, I mean. Oh my god. Sholmes! I'm gonna kill this man. So, your husband is a prison warder. That's right, yes. Well, in actual fact, he's the chief warder. My poor husband must prepare those dreadful punishments and see that they're carried out. Well, this is highly convenient. Tell me, at what prison is your husband engaged? Barclay Prison, Mr. Sholmes. This is too convenient, bruh. Barclay Prison is where that notorious man was incarcerated. The professor. And now a warder from the prison has mysteriously disappeared, it would seem. It's all very peculiar. Indeed. But nothing you can't handle, I'm quite certain, Mr. Naruto. Oh my god. Aren't you going to go yourself? Surely you needn't ask. I can't possibly be seen with this hair. Oh. Oh, okay. Get out, he said. Okay. But look at my armband. Isn't it really, really cool? Governor Caden, can I at least show you this? Legendary. Legendary, really. I thought you'd be back before long, so I baked some scones for us all. Oh, so that's what the delicious smell is. It just keeps getting worse. But you know what? I think I like this blue better than I did the red. It's the boss. Oh no 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 no. The boss is he's dead. No! It's fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news. Who did this? Do you have any idea who the culprit is? They got him already. What? They've caught the shooter so soon? Who did this? It was the Reaper. It wasn't. No, it wasn't. Wait a minute. You don't mean they've arrested Lord Van Zeeks? That's right. That Reaper bloke's gone and shot the boss. No fucking way, bro. We gotta go see Barrick Von Zeeks. Barrick Von Zeeks behind bars. This is so wrong. Strongheart's taking it out on him, isn't he? Is it Strongheart's doing? He's really pissed at Lord Van Zeeks. I was worried about his life. I was worried about him. And this what happens. At least he's not dead, right? Like, he's not dead, so this is better than dying? Is it? I don't actually know. We heard what happened. That Inspector Gregson was... Go home. This has nothing to do with you. He knows his mistakes, and he's, like, willing to pay for it. No, 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 honey. We're protecting you. You're a boyfriend now. You are boyfriend number 3, and I will protect you, as I will protect all of my boyfriends, and you cannot make me go away. If I might ask, what were you doing in that place to begin with? I don't need to answer that. Oh. After all, you're not representing me. I will be, bitch! He is gonna need a lawyer, and I'm gonna be your defense lawyer. Ayo! I better be your defense lawyer. I will have nobody else be your defense lawyer. It's me, your boyfriend. It's me. I'm the defense lawyer. Hi. So, it appears our conversation has run dry. The conversation has run dry and I'm still thirsty, so I would love to keep talking to you. It's a very gracious offer, however. I trust no one. You do trust me though. You're lying. He's literally being a tsundere right now. I don't trust you, Baka! He literally trusted us in the last case entirely to save his best friend. Dude's lying. Wait, so I guess this is weird. If we defend Van Zeeks in court, who then is the prosecutor? Because now this is awkward. We would need a new prosecutor. You know what would be 5,000 IQ move? Sholmes becomes the prosecutor. That would never happen. I don't even know how that would work. Oh my god. How does that work? That would be 5,000 IQ though. Mr. Asagi will be present at tomorrow's proceedings. Leading the prosecution. Oh, I was very nervous about that. Has your memory completely returned? Yes, completely. I remember everything. Oh, the music! This trial I'll be prosecuting tomorrow. I'd like you to be there to see how it ends. I'm gonna be the defense lawyer. What do you mean? Of course I'll be there. Right in front of me as the defense counsel. Oh, right. Why? What's this all about? Sounds hot if you ask me. Look at him smiling! Oh my god, precious baby smiles! He does smile, so cute! Oh my god, it's so precious! Ah! His smile is so cute! In a photograph that must must have been taken some time ago by the look of it. Oh my god. And who's the third person? It's Clint, you dumbass. It's his brother. It seems I'm going to have to engage in conversation with you again after all. Yeah, you do, buddy. Okay, but can we take a look at this picture again? I'm so sorry. Look at this baby. Smile. Ah! Mr. Naruhodo. Oh my god! He said my name. He's never said our name before. Does this mean we're dating? When you showed me that photograph just now, it reminded me. You mean this photograph? Look at this photograph. I love seeing that smile. Oh my god, every time I look at it, my heart just melts a little bit more every time inside. I hope that by the end of this game, we can make Van Zeke smile. You think he'll smile again? Maybe he will. I'm putting it out there right now. I will write a very strongly worded letter to the writers of this game. If by the end of it, I don't get a smile from Lord Barrick Von Zeeks. So, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh my god, he said my name again. Ah! In tomorrow's trial, will you advocate for me? Yes, I would love to! Oh my god, I'm gonna explode! I'm not privy to the details, however. I understand that no jury has been selected. Whoa. A trial without a jury? That's just like the trial of the professor 10 years ago. A closed court. Oh. Every time I'm having a moment. God damn it. Jesus. And good morning to you, Mr. Reaper. I'm delighted to see you looking so full of vim. And I to you. I see London's celebrated great detective is as active as ever. Oh, you exaggerate, my dear fellow, compared to my paltry engagements with a few trivial cases. The Reaper's overbearing presence is a far greater deterrent to the black roots of crime in our capital. Sorry, I'm enjoying this a lot. This, I could use more boyfriend-to-boyfriend banter. Just keep going. I'm fine with this. I'm totally fine with this. Just... There is at least one point on which I would readily commend you. What an honor. And that would be... your eye for a good lawyer, sir. Mr. Sholmes! After all, behind this lawyer, there is a very great mind. Oh man. It is so weird seeing this. Oh, it's so weird. I presume, Lord Van Zeeks, that you heard Prosecutor Asagi's opening presses? I did. This is so wrong. In short, that dingy little room is the Reaper's secret hideout and his base of operations. But the Reaper's not Varric Von Zeeks, it's somebody else appointed by Strongheart. Inspector Gregson was investigating the identity of the Reaper. When he discovered the location of the man's secret hideout, he was killed. As I'm sure everyone can imagine, by the Reaper's hand. But the Reaper is somebody else. Very well, lead the witnesses in. The defendant may step down from the witness stand. No, don't leave. Van Zeeks, you're hot. No. Oh my god, are you, what? He has the same hair. Everyone calls me gossip. 6 pence is the price and not a penny less. Wait, you're actually trying to sell it to me now? Oh, come on, sir. Don't tell me you're not interested. Ah, try the man. Give him the money and see what it is. What? You won't regret it, sir. Now get your listening ears on. Just between us, a young couple on Slight Street have just had twins. I sell these lovely little fireworks to all the local school kids. She just lit that off of her ass. Her ass just lit a match. Oh yeah, the second years can't get enough of my Venus firecrackers. Especially when I tell them that if they get 100, they can blow up the school. Even if that's true, I almost gave Cosmo a Russian accent because I'm so used to the prosecutor being Van Zeeks, so I was gonna give Cosmo the Dracula voice. So the victim's blood hadn't dried, it was fresh. He catches on fast, doesn't he?
Objection!
But that blood could be explained in any number of ways. It could have been put there afterwards. Some fresh blood could have been poured over the victim's body after. So, does my learned friend think that fresh blood is available on every... Why do you call me my... Why'd you say that? Cosmo's backtracking. What was Inspector Gregson doing, and where did he go on the day before the incident? Do you know? Considering the evidence that we've been presented with so far, I'd say it's fairly apparent what case the man was pursuing. Wouldn't you, my learned friend? Why do I have a feeling this is the same reason that Sholmes walked in and walked out of that room real fast? I am Fabien de Russo. Fabien de Russo. That just sounds so French, holy shit. And my name is Peppino de Rossi. I love how French and Italian these names just sound. The Peppino de Rossi. I'm the third son of the great familia de Rossi, the landowners from Napoli. Yes, and the pepperoni and the pizza. This strange combination is the charm of the hilarious brothers. Oh my god. Ugh. There's no denying that Mr. Boone's lip is very prominent indeed. But consider the possibility that his prominent lip is itself part of an elaborate disguise. Then, hiding that prominent feature, in other words, revealing his true face, would make an utterly impenetrable disguise. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Hugh Boone? He looks like he's about to pee himself. Ew, the way the lips just fall off, bro. Ew. Indications are that jailbreak plot was conceived prior to the convict's incarceration. It's believed that the convict engaged some form of negotiation with prison staff in order to secure assistance. Ooh! This case is gonna take a turn. Because technically, wouldn't this be implying another witness, a new witness being brought to the stand? And that would require digging further into this case. Oh, woo! Spies! The prisoner escaped. He was killed in the cemetery. The shocking news ripped through Barclay like a hurricane. Who fired the shot? Who helped the convict escape? Two different people? The same person. I keep thinking about this. I really want some answers. The professor. The most hated killer in our country's history. And I let him escape. I'm finished. My life is over. Whoa, 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 buddy.
So, with Mr. Vigil's collapse, proceedings came to an abrupt end for the day.
I keep thinking about this theory. What reason would Enoch Drebber have to hide about this gunshot? What reason would the professor need to be absolutely and unequivocally dead on all accounts to protect one singular person? What person fired the gunshot to make sure that he would stay dead as the sole person for the blame of 5 members of aristocracy dead? There is only one person I can think of that could possibly have done it. Now, I don't know if it's him himself or he made somebody else do it, but I am increasingly more and more thinking that it was actually Lord Strongheart there at the cemetery to make sure that he died. What do you Nipponese want? That's no way to greet the lawyer who's trying his hardest to prove your innocence, is it? Perhaps not. Huh? I apologize. So what can I do for you, Mr. Naruhodo? Ah! He said my name again! That is 3 times, and I'm gonna count every single time he says my name. I must say, I was impressed. Oh, well, thank you. Not by you, by your fellow Nipponese. So, the reason that you were investigating Inspector Gregson is because you intended to expose him as the Reaper. As I said, the Reaper of the Bailey is no single person. It's a highly secret organization with close ties to Scotland Yard. But there is no doubt that Gregson was a key member of that organization. So we don't actually know who carried out the killings. Actually, I do have a name. What? If you can name the man, you have the true identity of the Reaper already then? Or if I can name the woman. She's a young woman by the name of Asa Shi. Why did that damn Nipponese have to go and take my brother's life? In spite of having saved mine. He saved your life. How did that happen? It was 10 years ago on a foggy night. What was to be the professor's final strike has sent a wave of panic through the capital. Clint Van Zieks had already been killed at that point then. Genshin and I were walking down some back streets at a late hour. Of course, at that point, I had no idea of the true nature of the man at my side. All of the sudden... I like that picture. Hot. I could hear them murmuring against themselves. I knew that they were after me. But just when I thought my time had come, if I let them kill you, Clint would never forgive me. It was Asagi's voice, just a whisper in my ear. Genshin lay on the cobbled street. Blood was seeping from his left hand. He shielded me. All at once, I lost the brother I revered and the foreign friend I held in such high regard. I'm so sorry, Lord Van Zieks. Well, this fateful trial that you're fighting. One way or another, it will be over before long. And when it is, I'd like you to accompany me back to Japan. No. That would mean leaving Mr. Sholmes, and I don't want to do that. I've read all of Susato's reports. I'm well aware of your extraordinary talents. And having seen you in action with my own eyes earlier today, there's no question. You, Naruhodo, are precisely the man our country needs. But Sholmes, I like living with this crazy bitch, and Iris. I like my life here! We'll take Sholmes and Iris with us back to Japan. They'll just come with us. We're a package deal now. Wherever I go, they come with me. We'll take Van Zieks with us to Japan too. Dang, that sounds like a party. But I don't think Van Zieks would ever want to be our roommate. I highly doubt that one. Can you imagine Van Zieks as our roommate? Oh god, that would be terrible. I'm just like imagining a scene with Van Zieks. He's like standing in the kitchen drinking his wine out of his hollowed chalice. And then he looks at the sink, sees it full of dishes, and he throws his chalice. He's like, "Pray forgive me for throwing my hollowed chalice, but what the fuck are these dishes in the sink? It was your turn to do this." Like something really stupid like that. That reminds me of something that you mentioned yesterday. About Judge Jigoku having once been in the dock himself? Ah yes, it was all tied up with that accursed trial. The closed trial of Cosmo's father. Seishiro was trying to mitigate Genshin's guilt, so he took to the stand to testify. But he got a little carried away and actually managed to break the witness stand. Just breaks it. I must have been unconscious for a long time. When I woke, I was lying on a bed. It was a narrow little room. There was a posy of flowers by the pillow. It took me a little while to realize that I was in a cabin of a ship. I slipped out of the room and headed up onto the deck. Were you already suffering from amnesia at that point? Yes, I didn't know what had happened or where I was. There was just this voice in my head. You have something to do, something no one else can know about. Go to Great Britain, you know your task awaits you there. It was Sholmes whispering sweet nothings into his ear. 16 years ago. Baby Kazuma! Oh, you got a little baby! So cute! Oh my god, look at you, so cute! I just want to pinch his little cheeks, he's so cute! I thought it was some kind of punishment set up by Lord Van Zieks when I first saw it. I find it the most comfortable way to work. I can't do it after a couple of minutes of sitting with my legs folded under me. They start to go tingly. Don't exaggerate, Ryunosuke. We both know that you can't even manage a minute. Bruh. Oh! Chat, you're oh, chat, no! Why? Don't take this line in other contexts. Oh my god. Alright, we don't need more proof that these men are gay, okay? Well, being a dead room, it's probably full of the spirits of the dissected. But actually, there's a rather pleasant scent of roses in the air. What? Being in a dead room, the coroner probably needs a bold scent like that to mask the odor of death. Iris, do you think we could change the subject? Yeah! When following the collagen fibers in the dermis, an expertly sharpened scalpel cuts like cheese. Would you like a demonstration? No, I'm good. Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see Iris. You don't seem to have recorded a time of death. Oh! She just rips off the mask. You mentioned the autopsy of Clint Van Zieks. I was at the time when carrying out autopsies of murder victims was very unusual. It was at the time. It's still not a practice that's observed in our country even now. It turned out that he was the professor's final victim, and when the autopsy was performed, Mama was present, although only as a secondary assistant. The person leading the procedure was called Dr. John H. Wolfe. But the outcome of that historic autopsy was the discovery of a vital piece of evidence that led to the capture of the professor. So that's how they came to identify Genshin Asagi as the infamous mass murderer. Do you happen to know anything about that piece of evidence? Can you tell us any more? Would you like to see the records for yourself? Oh, would that be alright? They're filed under V in the back of those cupboards with the other records from last decade. Thank you! That's strange. What, Mr. Naruto? They aren't here. There's nothing under Van Zieks. There must be. Perhaps somebody took them away? No one's allowed to take documents related to the professor's case out of this room. But you're right, they're gone. I remember now, it was 2 years ago. A consulting detective came one day saying that he'd like to see the... Yeah, we all knew that was coming eventually. Runo. I hope you don't mind, but... Oh no. I don't want this to be the talk. Okay. Okay. I've just remembered something very important I have to do. Dodging! Stop dodging everything! I hate this game! Wait a minute, little girl. Me? I remember now. You've been here before, haven't you? I like Gory. She's a good girl. My new favorite character. Hey babe, what's up? Hey, you want to be my best friend? I really like you. Swear, the only sane character in this fucking game. I say sane as she's like literally threatening to cut me up, but sane, you know what I mean. Who is there to write to? Who is left? Sholmes had to telegram. There's nobody left in Japan. Who did he need to send a telegram to? It's Hosonaga. It's Hosonaga. Told you all along. Hosonaga is the new Wilson. He's been working under Sholmes this whole goddamn game. That's actually not true, because then the second case wouldn't make sense, but Hosonaga. So anyway, that's how it happened. And it's a pretty decent chunk, so I figured I might as well make use of it. Is there something wrong with that, eh? Well, Gina's face, she's so cute. Gina is so cute. I will protect her. Oh my god, I love her. Gina, if you wouldn't mind, could we maybe examine it? Yeah, all right then. Do what you want with it. Thank you. We shall make a detailed record of our examination of the evidence. What's the matter with Toby? Why is he acting so aggressively towards me all of a sudden? Mr. Naruto, be careful! It must be the trunk! Ah! Oh, yes! Hot Sholmes is back! Normal hair, a very attractive vest, finally. Oh, now talk, you motherfucker. I'm gonna cut your head off myself. Ah, conscious again at last. A blessed relief, my dear fellow. After all, to drop dead after a moderate licking by a small terrier, most unseemly. Get cocked! I guess I'm supposed to look at Sholmes and click on Sholmes. But damn, buddy. Do you really have to look so good? This is a criminal offense. Oh no, it's an old German folk song, a rather fine rendition, I think. That's the least of my concerns. The trunk is open, there's glass on the floor, and Professor Mikotoba's just passed out on the couch. Excuse me, sir. I do apologize for troubling you whilst you're singing so merrily, but would you be kind enough to explain the situation? This is his own house. Why is he not troubled? What is happening? What the fuck is happening? Firstly, we consider the gentleman's nationality. Clearly, he is a German with no grasp of the English language. Am I dumb? Like, it's really obvious that this is Professor Mikotoba, no? As it happens, a number of years ago now, a certain gentleman of German origin engaged my services in solving a particularly delicate case. It required the retrieval of letters once sent to an acquaintance that might have proved problematic. In order to conceal his noble identity, he also arrived at my office in a mask. The gentleman's name was Wilhelm Gostrich Sigismund von Olmstein. Oh my god. The King of Germany. Ah, yes, okay. If my memory serves, the mask worn by this gentleman is identical. Yes, there can be no question. That mask belongs to the King of Germany. Right. Okay. You know what? We have the King of Germany in our house right now. I mean, like, sure. Okay. You were attempting to abscond with that coffee cup. My favorite coffee cup, in fact. Or should I say the handle of my favorite coffee cup? It appears that His High-Spirited Highness broke it in the midst of his high jinks. Which leads us to the sad truth. My favorite coffee cup has been broken by the King of Germany, and Iris, you tried to conceal it from me! Oh my god, I think this is my favorite one. Yep, definitely my favorite one. Yes, there can be no question that mask belongs to Kazuma Asagi. In other words, my memory is sublimely unreliable. Only you could try to make that sound positive! I don't believe it. Father! No shit. Do you really need to see your dad's eyes to recognize him? What the fuck? I'm afraid, Miss Sasato. No, I think not, Mr. Sholmes. Oh shit! Sasato in the house! Then it would appear our logic and reasoning has once again revealed the truth. This mysterious visitor is my unconscious father, Yujin Mikitoba. Tell him, Sasato. Logic and reasoning, or just looking and saying. Words cannot describe just how much I love this game. But it's a simple enough matter to incite you to speak, I'm sure. I merely need to open this chest. Hurley, don't! Oh. Oh my god! I think he's dead. Would you expect? Dom didn't try to open the chest. No, that's not what happened. Of course it wasn't Dom, but the King of Germany. So then, why don't I make a fresh pot of tea for us all? Oh.
Objection!
Oh my. Whoa, we got a Sholmes objection? Hot. Okay. I'm sorry, Hurley. So you mean this autopsy report really is? Yes, I took it from the lab, even though I knew it was very important. Was there something in it that troubled you, Iris? Not exactly something that troubled me. Something I'd been looking for. News about what happened to her dad. When I saw this report, when I saw the writing in it, I knew it was Daddy's. Your father's writing, what do you really mean? Forgive me for interrupting, my dear fellows. Mr. Sholmes, what is it? I feel as though the poor unconscious gentleman on the settee has been somewhat forgotten. Would you be so kind as to lend him your bed? We must do our very best to make him comfortable, I feel. Oh, yeah, of course, I'll help you carry him up. So will I. No, I can manage it alone, thank you. He's actually offering to take him himself. Maybe Mr. Sholmes is making himself scarce to give Iris the chance to talk more freely. Okay, that was pretty smooth. I'll give him that one. Would you like to tell us about it, Iris? About your father? I'm sure I told you before, didn't I? That Daddy used to be Hurley's partner. Yes, and that notes about all the cases they solved together are kept inside the metal chest. But there was one more thing that I could never find out. Daddy's name. How do you just not ever know your dad's name? When I compared the autopsy report with the case notes I had here, there was no doubt. The handwriting was exactly the same. It was Daddy's. And the signature of the coroner at the bottom of the autopsy report read Dr. John H. Wilson. So that's how I finally found out. This is really all my fault. Hurley? I made a promise, you see, that until the time was right, I'd keep the details about your father a secret. I know, I've been very naughty. I'll take the autopsy report back to Dr. Gorey and apologize, I promise. Yes, we'll go together, I think. Ah! How? What's the meaning of this, Mr. Sholmes? Mr. Sholmes? So, you've noticed, I see. That would mean... What on earth's the matter, Mrs. Sato? You've turned as white as a sheet. It's this autopsy report, Mr. Naruhodo. The one from 10 years ago. The writing isn't Dr. Wilson's at all. What do you mean? How could you possibly know that? It's Professor Mikitova. Your partner! Talk about your partner! Don't dodge, for fuck's sake! Allow me to introduce you. To my great friend and partner, Mikitova. This is literally insane. I am trying to hold my shit together right now so hard! That I didn't see coming. I didn't even theorize anything about that. Oh my god. Excuse me while I need to scream. Father. Oh my god, I haven't even thought once about Susato. Holy shit. My brain is everywhere. There's another mystery that I really must ask you to explain now. And that is? You know very well what it is. The unresolved matter of Iris's father. Of course, I had almost forgotten about that one. Yeah, he still invited a Wilson over. Iris told us that all the notes about the great detective's adventures that are in that metal chest were written by her father. Isn't that correct, Mr. Sholmes? That is indeed what I told young Iris. If you're Mr. Sholmes' partner, father, and you wrote all of those case notes, then Iris's father must be you. Wait, no. I had assumed that... Wait, then who was the professor that Mikitoba... Who was the Wilson that Mikitoba brought into Yume University? Oh my god, is he leaving? That's quite enough, my fiery fellows. Mr. Sholmes, when did he get all dressed up? Whilst I don't like to interrupt this exciting exploration of the past, Mikitoba and I have an urgent matter that requires a short excursion. It's very late, Mr. Sholmes. Where must you go? Why, my dear madam? Is that not obvious? My partner and I must pursue our natural enemies. So, get your coat, Mikitoba. The game is afoot. The game is afoot, oh my god! This is so great! Susato. Sending the great detective and his great partner off on a renewed adventures together is more than I could have hoped for in my wildest dreams. Very well then, we'll speak again later. So, I believe your own work is done for the day. I wish you the best of luck for tomorrow. Yes, Naruhodo, good luck in battle and in reaching a decision. Bruh. Bruh!
So much happened that day that I barely knew what to do with myself.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with myself. End? End? What do you mean, end? No! What? That's the end of episode 4? Ah! What do you mean, end? What do you mean? I'm losing my shit! I'm losing my shit! I've put out... How many theories have I put out in this game? How many times was I so close but yet so far? You know how many times I said Mikitoba and Sholmes were friends? They were best friends? Oh my god! Crystal, what were you thinking? Crystal! I was so close, but I was so far. I was so far.